Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Welcome in for some more Crusader Kings 3. Doing some more Rise of the Ghurids achievement. Did a little off-stream play, and so picking up from that point, we are making a little progress. Essentially, what I had his father do, which was this guy, who wasn't great, but he was good enough to get some work done. We ended up doing a Conquer Kingdom, or I'll remind myself what it's called, Invade Kingdom, on the kingdom that was down here, which was, I forget the name of it, but anyway, not important. So we picked up, let's see, 2 full duchies, plus, you know, 2/3 of another duchy, to add to our kingdom. He has obviously since died. This guy just took over, yeah, fairly recently, because he died, let's see, when did he die? 957? No, that's not right. That can't be right. Did I go through an entire generation? Oh, it's because that was his grandson. So it was actually this guy, I believe, who... Wrong grandfather. Well, anyway, not important. He took over from his grandfather because his father died, so he ended up being the heir to the throne. So anyway, picking up from here, we are now in 1035 with a fairly sizable kingdom, but we've got a long way to go from what I can tell as far as the Ghurids go, because I believe traditionally they've got to take over all of the Persian Empire, and then they've also got to spread all the way over to the Bengal Delta here. So it's going to be, I don't think it's the entire Persian Empire. I think it's like this part of the Persian Empire here. This part I don't think they need. Part of the problem with this achievement is I haven't seen a real good description anywhere of what that territory is. I'm assuming that it's the established Bactrian supremacy. But I don't know what this region of Bactria actually is. I could be wrong about that. There's Bactria, so it's actually Khorasan. I don't know. I may end up having to go look for more information on what the Ghurid achievement actually includes, because they don't give you a description of it anywhere that I can tell. Unless it's actually under the achievement itself. Ah, here we go. I wish I could actually see, based on the map, what that is. So it's Khorasan, Banu Sama, Delhi. I can't see that far over. Let me move them. Ah, here we go. Now it's highlighted. So we're actually pretty much on track then. We're gonna have to pick this part of half the Saffarids, about half of Khorasan, and all of this going over to the Bengal Delta. So it's going to be a long march to get there, that's for sure. I'll be curious to see how well we do when the the Mongols appear. I wonder if I can just keep this here the entire time. Alright, I believe... Do we already have whole of body? We don't. And how's our health? Because we're currently wounded. Other than that, we're fine. I'm not used to the whole multiple spouses thing because I just don't want that many kids. Which seems inevitable. I've been disinheriting as I go to make sure that my my heir picks up the proper domain. He's a decent diplomat. Not for 92 gold, though. I think we're fine right now. Alright, and I believe this guy is learned. And my actual heir... I don't know, we'll determine which one we want to inherit. I think it's going to be this guy. We are currently sitting at High Crown Authority, so we can now designate our heir. I believe... No, wait, that's Absolute Crown Authority. Which we are not at yet. Currently working on Hereditary Rule, so I can switch to Partition. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can actually complete this. So, as far as Dynasty Legacies go, I have been going through Guile, and then next we're going to go through Warfare. And we'll figure out what we want to do after that. What is Family Connections? I don't know that I've gone the entire way. So, one of the things that we need to work on is Dread, because going through the Guile line, Dread is extremely valuable, which obviously he doesn't have. So at some point we're going to start switching to Martial and Intrigue as the traits that we're going to be looking for. And we should probably continue to expand, because like I said, we've got a long way to go to expand into these territories. Who are you? You are my direct neighbor. I have zero desire to have an alliance with you right now. I think what we'll do is we'll, depending on whether or not this guy has allies, he does not. Let's go ahead and just take this now. We're gonna have a lot of conquering to do here. Trying to do it with just men-at-arms where I can, just so it's a little cheaper. Burn it. And we are pretty much going straight money here while we try to build up our infrastructure so that we can actually support a larger army. That level is too high, huh? At some point... Do we have... Yes, we have mangonels available now. Not sure why I have 2 sets of onagers. So let's get rid of one. And then... At our next opportunity, we build mangonels. Dang it. This is happening a lot this campaign. My marshal's constantly getting killed in battle. Not sure I've ever seen this battle luck with knights getting killed. And there's no... general now. They brought in some allies we're gonna need. Gonna need some extra troops. That should be good. Okay, and she's already been betrothed. Okay. Did we just lose another marshal? No, we lost a chief. Yeah, it's something else. And which duchy is that a part of? It's one we don't own yet. So it doesn't really matter who we give this to. Alright, let's reappoint people. Only do those if it's legendary. Hey Pavlov, how you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, it can be complex for sure. It really depends on exactly how deep into the game you want to get. It's probably like any, you know, strategy game at all. You can make it as complex or as simple as you want. But understanding the nuances definitely makes it a more in-depth experience. I can't remember if this is part of the achievement or not. Let's go take a look again. That is not part of the region. So we don't need that. We do need this, though. Just too bad, because right now they're an ally. But we need all of that. How powerful is he? He's stronger than us right now. We'll need this. Does he have any allies? He does not, so I think we'll go ahead and just conquer that now. Although that will give them an excuse to go to war with us. If they wanted to. He's not overly powerful either. I don't have the prestige yet to conquer the duchy. But we could get most of that from him later on. So I think I'll hold off before I start the invasion there. And this guy... Now this is one we could do. Does he have any allies? He does. He's already at war with somebody. And we do need the rest of this duchy. So I think what we do is we declare war on him now for this. Yep, that's the county we need. Yeah, man, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Just getting over a little flu of some sort. Where is this guy located? He's way down here. I think we can probably beat this. Especially since he's already at war with somebody. Let's get rid of all these rally points. And we've got a little bit of cash, so if we need to hire like a small mercenary force, we can do that too. Oh crap, I forgot to change out my onagers for mangonels. How did we only get 687? They must have been wounded. Alright, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. We have no prisoners to ransom out of that last one, which is a little surprising. Part of the other problem here is we really don't have time to stop and build our infrastructure. I did spend about 50 years or so upgrading all the buildings in these particular domains. So we're almost as high as we can get right now, but we really need to start concentrating on technology. I'm taking a little bit of a chance not raising my levies right away. But as long as we keep a good eye out for them. Because yeah, he should be fighting down here. I don't think he'll come at us while that war is going on. Alright, we've got pretty much everything we need here. I do want to get scientific to continue our cultural fascination progress, and then we're going to move... We can't switch yet. When can we switch next? 10:40, so next time we'll be able to switch. Alright, come on back here. And let's raise the rest of our men-at-arms, which she's pretty much already done. What are we missing? We're missing some skirmishers, some bowmen, a few eyres. Most of our pikemen are there. We're just gonna sit here and wait for a minute. I'm not compensating you, it's just a cat. Because we have the war target, so... Damn it, we lost another position. She's only 33, so she'd be around longer than anybody. She's only 17, and she's actually a better physician. So hopefully we can keep her around for a while. Is he worth anything to the war score? No. Let's go ahead and ransom him. Alright, this is at full now, and they're bringing in some troops, so let's raise all of ours. Where are they going? Actually, we need to split that in half. Because this can only support 4,500. So we'll move half the army over here. Where the heck are they going? Oh, really? Okay. See if we can catch them or not. There we go. Should have them. Come on, get in there. There we go. We killed... What was his title? We killed one of their dukes. Alright, now we need to get back. And we're already at 95% and prevent them from taking this back. And he looks like he's counting towards war score. Yep. So we captured somebody. Looks like we captured his heir. Come on, get there. Get there. Okay, they're running away. Alright, done with that one. And who have we given these to? Is there only 2 counties in this duchy? Looks like there is. Nephew, you sound like a good person to have that. Alright, so that's some pretty good expansion already for him. It looks like we're having an internal struggle here. What's going on here? The war against the tyranny of Amir. And he is getting his butt kicked. Question is, do I care? Not really. He's not a dynasty member. I care about an alliance here? Sure. Let's try and keep everything intact if we can. And then we can also create the duchy here now. Ooh. We definitely want to usurp that. We need more gold to do it because we want to make sure the title stays in our realm if we don't get a chance to get over here and conquer it. So, slowly making progress here. And then I think we need to stop and build some more infrastructure. Now, before I forget, let's get rid of the onagers. And we are a skirmisher and archer-based force. So let's increase that. Let's increase that. And then let's think about what we want our next men-at-arms to be. Probably going to be light horse, but I'm going to hold off for now. Faction. It's only 2 members. He wants to be a king, does he? Too bad. How long before we can actually think about an empire? Oh, we are a long ways away from that. Alright, so we're doing culture promotion right now. It might be time to start thinking about cultural acceptance. Although, fortunately, Afghani is already fairly prevalent here. And pretty much everything is already Ashari, too. So we don't have to worry about that until we get over into the Delta area. You're just gonna have to live with it. I'm keeping my cat. Princess Safiatu. I was gonna say, she looks like she's from Mali or something. Somewhere in Africa. She wants to marry my son, does she? She's a lunatic. Definitely not allowing them to marry. Yeah. Go away. Do we have anybody to convert? Ah, we finally have somebody to convert. So I was wrong. Ashari isn't all the way over there. Oh, I had twins at some point. Control. Let's start down here. And I thought I had you doing integrate title, but I guess not. All right, so I've got 2 daughters that need to be married. I think for now we're going to concentrate on moving east, so I don't want her to be a second wife. He's too far away for an alliance to really be of any value to us at all. And this is that guy up here, I think? Nope, that's this guy. That is not that guy, it's this guy. He would be a valuable ally. But again, secondary alliance. Who's his primary heir? Is he married? Yeah, he's already married. You're betrothed already. You're not. We could do some murdering. I wonder if they would do matrilineal. They would. Alright. Maybe that's what we'll start concentrating on now, is some scheming. And we've got one other daughter to marry off. And let's see if there's anybody here that we can marry her into. I think he's already betrothed, is he not? They're related. How are they related? She was my sister-in-law. Which makes them, what, second cousins? That's fine. Wait, did I not just... Confused. Could have sworn I just asked... I think I just did... I think I just screwed something up. I'm not sure what. Maybe they just haven't responded yet. Give it a couple more days. Yeah. She's definitely... I've asked somebody to marry her, they just haven't responded yet. Normally it doesn't take that long. Not sure why that's taking as long as it is. Oh wait, I asked to be betrothed, so this is the one that we did. So I guess this one didn't respond yet? Yeah, why is my daughter not showing up in here? Weird. Oh, she's barren. That's why. Alright, well, in that case, yeah. Feel free to go off to Egypt. Alright, so we need to build up cash. Usurp that title. And we need to work on killing off his heirs. We also need to switch now to Skullduggery. Or Intimidation. The natural dread would be hopeful here too. Agent acceptance isn't really a problem, I don't think. Because we're going to end up bribing so many people anyway. And the extra dread helps us with our legacies. %. We'll obviously need to move you to support schemes. And we just have to hope that there's going to be some agents we can bribe in here. And there's plenty. Took forever for my wound to heal. Alright, we won't bribe anybody until this is much closer to completion. Let our cash continue to build up. Alright, well, this just means it's going to take longer, so what we'll have to do is abandon this and go for the second in line, which is this guy, right? We'll get rid of him right now. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and usurp that title now. And then give that to... Do I want to give it to you? Or do I want to give it to you? Yeah, if I give it to him, he'll end up attacking him, so we'll just gift it to him. And which title? Do we need to destroy that? I think we might need to destroy a title. Strabani. You need to be careful about making sure that that happens too, because if I died and I have this title, my empire or my kingdom is going to split in half. So let's make sure that that title gets destroyed. And Ash. "70-year-old guest, you can have her back." Who are we swaying? Must have been a powerful vassal. I just forgot about it. Let's sway you next. Curious that this is taking as long as it is. Normally it's on the line of months, not years. %60 chance if we do it on our own. This will absolutely put us over the top, so we're going to have to hold a feast. If it fails. Nice, it worked. We probably ought to get our stress down anyway by either a hunt. Can't hold a feast, so just a hunt. Or we could just pet our cat. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we've got a little bit of cash. I don't know that there's anything that we can build right now. Can we start upgrading castles yet? We can. We need more cash for it, though. So, let's run the clock. The last thing we need is more sons. We're gonna have to start disowning them. Convert Faith is done down there. I don't think there's anywhere else to go with that, so he's good doing what he's doing, and everybody else is also good. Do not want to create the kingdom. Alright, shoot. I was hoping... You know what? We'll get there before this gets even close to completion. It still has 6 years left on it. Repent! You must repent. Alright, we can now upgrade one of our castles. Question is, do I want to do my capital? I wonder if I want to move my capital to Kabul now. Remind me again what the borders here are, because I'm constantly forgetting. At some point, I'm actually probably going to want to move the capital to Delhi or Lahore. But for now... Yeah, it's one of those two. Either Kabul or leave it where it is. Currently at 18 development, and that's currently at 20 development. What about unique? There is a unique building here. It's not available to us at the moment for some reason. I think I'm going to move the capital. And then start concentrating on... getting it upgraded. So this is the one we'll upgrade first. And we need to start upgrading economic buildings as well. Definitely not giving him gold. And we still have plenty of time before we need to add agents. Hey, Dread. Alright, we just picked up hereditary rule, which means we can change our secession to partition, but we're going to have to start swaying these guys. So we'll start with you. And next up, we want economic buildings. Our schemes are not going well. We're going to have to abandon that. It was a shot in the dark anyway. It wasn't something that we actually had to have done. Still don't know which of my sons I actually want to be my primary heir. How old am I? 46. We're starting to get up there. So we are going to have to start thinking about it. And Jesus, she's pregnant again. We don't really need the prestige. I would like the development, and the extra intrigue would be good as well. I'm smarter than he is. I think that this is worth the risk. Oh well. Alright, so we've got dry land dwelling now. And that is going to be most of our territory is dry lands, mountains, and desert mountains. So between mountain homes and dryland dwellers, that will help with our development and building. Just what we didn't need was another son. So we're gonna have to start looking at ways to get rid of these guys. What do we have, 5 sons now? What are you? I want to go with whoever has the highest martial and intrigue. He's not of age yet. So either we kill him or we disown him. Or we send him off to fight and get him killed in a war. That's right. If we're Muslim, we aren't allowed to murder our children. So our only choice is to disinherit. That's going to be really costly. Alright, well, we definitely don't want him to be our heir. What about you? What are you good at? And we don't want you to be our heir either. So before we die, we're probably going to end up disinheriting both of them. Another thing I haven't checked lately is courtiers. Who do we have? He won't convert. Everybody else is already converted. Does anybody need a wife? How old are you? Okay, everybody's good. And how long until this castle is complete? $22 months. We've only got a couple of generations where we're going to be safe from the Mongols too, so we're going to have to think about protecting our borders there. Which means I may expand this way first, and then after the Mongol Empire has dissolved, worry about these. Alright, we could upgrade another castle. I actually don't want digging for dirt. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for a job done right. And then once we've got that done, grab Dreadful, and then switch to Martial. Alright, I think I know what I want to do right now, and that's, let's declare war on this guy. Not to win, but to try and get some sons killed. Sounds cruel, I know, but necessary. And all we're going to do is locals. We want... That's plenty. And we want my sons. Now, what's in this army? Is it just the levies? I also want my other son here as a knight. So we're gonna raise our men at arms. And then you are going to go march off to your death, hopefully. And then we need to pull my other son out of here. And his name is what? Mohammed Kure Nard. I don't see him here, so what we need to do is go force him to be a knight. I'm sure he's... Let's check his prowess. Yeah, he's terrible, that's why. We will force him to be a knight. And let's disband, first of all, before we disband it. Does he show up here yet? Nope, not yet. Let's disband all of that. Apparently we're too close to them. Still too close to them. Come on, baby. Alright, well, he didn't die. Oh, he was taken hostage. Maybe they'll keep him. We're still too close? I will definitely take the dread. Alright, now we need our other son to take over as commander here. Which... where the heck is he? There he is. Let's go get him captured or killed. Let's go for the dread. Dang it, he's still alive. Oh, he brought in allies. Move our men-at-arms out of here. He's still there. We need you dead. And then we'll surrender. All right. Let's surrender. It's gonna cost us. This was a costly little. I wasn't expecting him to come in with 10,000 reinforcements. He didn't have any allies when we started the war. And neither of them died, so that cost me way too much. But we'll try it again later. How old am I now? 48. We still got time. All right. Promote culture. Keep spreading our culture. Should help with the cultural acceptance. The biggest thing about losing that was the fact that it cost us 400 gold. But, what are you gonna do? Did our castle finish yet? Yes. So, for what I was hoping to do there was get both my sons killed and then come in and take it. How this guy ended up allied with... He's not allied with them. I'm confused as to how those troops even came in. Because he wasn't allied with them. So that should have been a no-brainer, not sure what happened there. Alright, what do we need to build next? Let's go ahead and get outposts upgraded. Alright, so we're gonna do a job done right, and then probably dreadful, and then we'll switch to martial. Now, what's happening up here? Can't do this until 3 years from now. Excuse me. He's at war. Oof. Man, I would love to go after that, but it's too far removed from us right now. We've got too much other stuff we need to get done before we start expanding again. No, you cannot have any of my titles. Getting close on stress. Let's pet the cat again. Let's also, yeah, let's make sure we don't have any more kids. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Oh, before we go into martial, we're going to go into stewardship so I can get golden obligations. We'll need to start abusing that before my death. Alright, let's fast forward a bit. Build up our cash reserves again. Please stop presenting me with the same option over and over and over again. Hamdan is the Arabian Empire, I think, yeah, which is fairly far away, but could still be a decent alliance. I wonder if they would do matrilineal. Nope. He is compassionate. Did I just have another counselor die? No. Yeah, that 400 gold would really come in handy right now. What do we have on display right now? Habari Dynasty banner. That can get destroyed. Oh, wait. We do have a legendary... You know what? Not concentrating on court this go around. I can't afford to spend the money on it. So that can get destroyed. We discovered horseshoes. What are we working on? I forgot. Manorialism, that's right. Alright, next. We need economic buildings. Which requires manorialism. That's what we're working on. We can upgrade both of these castles once we actually have the cash. lost our cat. Alright, I think... we are now ready to try this again. Nope, 1051. We aren't displaying that. That can go ahead and get destroyed. Alright. We have another son who has come of age. Who's also not great at anything, really. Alright, so I can go ahead and try and get my sons killed here again. Still would love to know how he got 10,000 allied troops to come in when he didn't have any allies. Alright. I'll try and keep a better eye on it this time. That's plenty. And... let's get him... Come on. Die. And how far is he retreating? Make sure he doesn't have any allies yet. Oh, he hired mercenaries. That's why he's at 2,500. Alright, let's go Dreadful. And then switch to here so we can get golden obligations. It should not be this hard to get somebody killed. He just won't die. I don't want to dismiss her as my court physician. Cannot get him killed. Alright, let's go win a battle. We will make... Did he get captured? What happened to him? We'll make him the commander again. And we'll give him some troops because we need war score on our side. So we'll get like, I don't know, 4,000 troops. Sounds good. Get out of here. Keep losing counselors. Definitely don't want Shire gluttonous. Alright, let's split our army off. And I already forgot who my general is. Crusader Nard Cure. All the knights out. Well, you know what? Except for... Obviously, I want to leave you there, and I want to leave my other son there, whose name I have forgotten already. Mimid Cure Nard. I don't see him. Why don't I see him? There he is. Alright. So you and you get combined. And then you guys go off to get beat by that. Oh, and you know what? Ah, too late. They will not die. I don't know what it's going to take. Need to disband them. Oh, let's send another one off to the Egyptian. What's our war score at? We're gonna need to beat them one more time. Which means we're gonna need more levies here. Alright, that gives us a little cash to work with so we can build another castle. Let's put that up in Beruska. And we still have a little bit of cash left over for better military camps. Alright, you're gonna come over and lose again and hopefully die. I will accept that. Then we'll end this and go off and fight that. Send our sons off to die there. They just will not die. Dread and holding taxes. Alright, you and you can combine your forces and go off to fight somewhere else and die. But we need to end this war now. Alright, finally. Now we need to pet the cat. Oh, we don't have a cat to pet anymore. Alright, who else are we at war with? We need to send you off up this way. Oh, and we need to put the other son. First of all, combine these armies. And that is my son. So come up here and get ready to die. No, we're starting to run out of decent vassals too. Done here. This can come up and get disbanded now. And, oh, that was 2 counties that we... One of these must be a church. Yep. right, Sonny boy. Excuse me. Alright, golden obligations, yay. And then we can switch again in 10, so in 2 years we can switch again. And let's abuse the heck out of golden obligations. Six of 10, that's fine. Alright. Builds our treasury back up a bit. How are we doing on stress? Getting close, we might want to hold a feast. He still won't die. I don't know what it's gonna take. I need economic buildings if there are any, and it doesn't look like there are, so we will finish off upgrading Cabal. Alright, we're gonna go... No, we're not. He can stay shy. He won't die! Jeez. Alright, how old are we? 56. We're starting to get to the point where I just need to disinherit him. He's not dead either, he's just imprisoned. Alright, let's check real quick on... So now my grandson is actually my heir. And I cannot tutor him. You could. It's going to cost us so much prestige and renown to disinherit these guys. And the problem with disinheriting them is also that it costs my dynasty. Did we? I was gonna say, I thought we accidentally took some of that over. But I think it's time. We need to pick an heir. I don't want either of them. I don't want him. They're all learned. We need to start moving into... Sorry, grandson. Alright, we need to raise some troops and try and get more sons and grandsons killed. Alright, there we go. One's gone. That is plenty of troops. So what's the line of succession look like now? His kids. I think we're gonna go with that. Which means how do I still have a kingdom title? I don't. Good. So we're gonna have to disinherit you. And if he's only heir to a kingdom title that hasn't been created, do I care? I don't think I do. So he can keep his inheritance. And who are we trying to kill now? We can stop this plot. And we can actually start thinking about winning some... My grandson. Too bad he's sterile. No, don't care about negotiating an alliance with him. Him I do want to negotiate an alliance with. Alright, what are we fighting here? $6,000 soldiers. Yeah, I think we can probably win that. So let's raise everybody. And we'll start fighting. We also need to start thinking about inviting new fairies. Months before we have everybody. All right, and player heir is now him. Let's make sure. Oh, I want it to be you. We can't. He's already of age. Alright, well, hopefully we die before he gets married. Nope, never mind. They lost. And we are not going to go help fight this Coptic uprising. You're on your own. Alright, so now we need cash, and we need to wait to die. We need to upgrade castles. Which that one's actually almost done. I don't know, I could reinstate him. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We never actually disinherited him. That's right. He's the guy who's getting the kingdom title. I thought we already married her. They are losing a populist war? How sad. I thought we had him integrating a title here too. Alright, we need to start finding secrets. And abusing golden obligations. He has 11,000 troops. How is he losing a populist uprising? Do we have any factions? We don't, so I'm not even going to really worry about it. Don't care about my court grandeur. Oh, you know what I do care about, though? We are running out of courtiers. He is pretty good, though. keep losing counselors left and right, and that's one of my most important ones too. Alright, the next thing we need to do is check for hooks. So we can continue to abuse golden obligations. And when can we switch? We can already switch. I might, yeah. Fortunately, we're just so bad, I don't want to leave it there. He's getting there. I didn't see which task just finished. Probably control. Yep. So good there. Go ahead and go back to training commanders. Promote culture. And we have a new ferries. He's 70. Oh, it's this guy he wants to serve me. Sure. Really? Why are you even in there then? Okay. And I believe we have another one we can blackmail. We'll keep the secret. Alright, we've got cash. Can we upgrade temples yet? No. So all the buildings here, or actually they're not all fully upgraded. Extra skirmisher damage and extra levies. All right. 59. We've probably got maybe 10 years left. And really what I want to do now is just invest in infrastructure. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at lately is which one married my daughter? None of them. So we're too late for that. That one actually bothers me. It makes it much harder to exploit golden obligations because you got to spend money to get the hooks. Oh, we haven't upgraded this castle yet. So we need to start upgrading our castles and building holdings where there are empty slots. No longer continue with Find Secrets, why not? If I don't die soon, he's gonna end up marrying on his own. Anybody in my court who is female right now? That's not related to him? I could marry him to his sister. It's risky. Or his cousin. That's less risky. I'll hold off. Alright, let's just get rid of some of these. She's never gonna have more than 1 gold. He will definitely get to 50 eventually, though. And unfortunately, this is one we actually do hang. Alright, let's upgrade this castle. Alright, we've got manorialism, so we can start upgrading economic buildings now. means you'll be next once we have the 220 gold. I haven't looked lately. Where we're at there. And we should have another blackmail. Looks like nobody who is going to be able to pay us much money. Not attracting many legendary artisans. Not spending gold on that stuff. Oh, and I forgot to look. An arch saddle. Armored horsemen are not important to us at all. Yeah, bailiff first. And we also need to change our secession to partition, which means I think that's who we're swaying already. Yep. So let's just send you a gift out of 132. We'll sway her as well. That looked good to me. Yeah, I wish that's the one downside to actually getting the intrigue tree. All right. Money. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Everybody else doing something? Yep. And once we get to 220, we will once again upgrade this one. Oh, that's only 120, nice. And those are our 2 economic buildings that we needed to get upgraded. Stop for a sec. Still waiting for him to build up his cash. And that one was definitely worthwhile. Alright, we should have swayed Yep. So now it's just you. Another secret to exploit. She's dead. Who took her place? Damn it. Doesn't matter. They all like us. Alright, so that makes it a little less challenging having too many kids. Speaking of kids. Good, he's still not married yet. Alright, and infrastructure. Alright, that increases our tax base by about a gold once everything is complete. So now we can also start thinking about extra men-at-arms. Task finished. Which one? Finding secrets. Yeah. We're losing out on golden obligations here simply because of the tree we took. Alright, so we've got cancer, which means we're probably a year or two away from death. All right, let's move him to here. All right, we're up to 12 now. I think we're just going to build up our cash reserves until we die. We've got to be getting close. Yeah. I do have Know Thyself, so we'll know when it's coming. Alright, we finally learned a secret to exploit. Good. Yeah, we already have him in our pocket. We don't need her as well. All right, 400. Let's... increase our... That was probably too much. We may actually have to decrease the size of our levies. Nope. Don't want to lose the dread. Either one of them is making money very fast. We're probably going to be dead before they ever have it, but I'll wait. We do get a lot of those events that reduce stress from poetry. Alright, who are these people? Are any of them in my line of succession? Let's try and get some landed. These guys are all in my dynasty. You know what? Wait, did I just do that matrilineally? I hope not. Well, it doesn't actually matter because they're both in the dynasty. Alright, we're finally gonna die. So, whether they have the cash or not, take what they have. And then my heir... Yeah, it's not matrilineal. Okay, good. I'm not sure how he had a kid. I mean, she's a bastard. She must be. Because he wasn't married yet. Also, doesn't really matter since she can't inherit anyway. Alright, let's move on to death. I don't like any of those options. We'll just take the cash. Everybody's dying. There we go. And that is where we will end the episode for today. So this was mostly about internal building and trying to preserve legacy and keep things in the family, getting infrastructure done and such, which I think we did a pretty good job of. We took a couple of territories, but not much that we needed. And I think with any luck with this guy, who is apparently already at war, we'll have some success. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. If you haven't had a chance, do please hit the like and subscribe button. It does help grow the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. And we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.